All right, guys, to start today, I want you to turn your notes to page 27, and we are going to go over page 27. Now, I know many of us already started this, okay? We know the square root of 4 is positive or negative. If I could ever get my pen to work, that'd be great. Positive or negative 2, right? Because 2 times 2 is 4. Negative 2 times negative 2 is also 4. So that positive and negative sign is really important for square roots. Square root of 36, also positive or negative 6. Okay, when you simplify this, you could get 25 and 5. This would simplify to 5 root 5. Okay, it could be positive or negative. Okay, so on and so forth. What I want to look at, though, are these ones over here in the corner that appear to be a little bit harder. So if I have 3 root 12, what can come out of 12 to simplify? Well, I know I could have 3, right, and 4. And root 4 will break down to 2 and 2, or just 2. So these 2's are buddy pairs. They go outside and play with 3. 3 times 2 is 6. I have a leftover 3 in the house. Don't forget your positive, negative. A lot of us are getting stuck on this idea of fractions. Guys, these are simple. Literally, you just break it into the square root of 1 over the square root of 64. What's the square root of 1? Well, 1. What's the square root of 64? 8. So you get positive or negative 1/8. Go ahead and try 12 on your own. Okay, pause it. You should get positive or negative 5/7. Now let's look at 13. What looks different about 13 and 14 and 15? They all have negative signs, right? So when you do this, all they want you to do is simplify what's in the square root symbol. So we know the square root of 100 is 10, right? Positive or negative 10. Well, this negative sign in front says, hey, we actually want you to make this negative 100. What about 72? Well, I can multiply square root of 9 times square root of 8. Square root of 9 becomes 3. You get 3 root 8, but that 8 can be broken down to 4 and 2 and 2 and 2. I have another buddy pair that goes outside, so 3 times 2 would give me 6 root 2, and we need to keep that negative sign in front. What about 15? Well, I would get square root of 121, which is 11, right, over square root of 144, which is 12, and they want you to make that negative, so it's negative 11/12. Good job. All right, at this point, we're going to scroll on down back into some of the ideas of cubes. On your notes, what I want you to do is find an area where you can write the first so many cubes. So I want to see 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 times 2, that equals 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 3 times 3, that equals 27. 4 times 4 times 4, that equals 64. I want you to go all the way up to 10 for me. So go ahead and do that. And then let's go back to the grid to what is next. You will need to know these for your final, not your final, sorry, your test coming up. You'll have to have them memorized because we do not have a calculator. So I'll be going over that. We won't have calculators on the test, so it's really important for you to start memorizing these.